Already.
Alrighty. All right, welcome to the PSBS, that is the PlayStation Bull Session podcast. This is episode 10. Yes, we finally got it. We are on the double digits now.
This is exciting.
Really big. Yes, exciting. Finally get to those double digits on episode 10 of the PlayStation Bull Session podcast. And, yeah. And I've been incredibly busy this past week.
Oh no.
Yeah, with like school and stuff.
During around when everyone else has spring break.
Well, we have it this week. This week's our spring break at my school. So I'm off now. I'm off the next week now. So I'm finally gonna get some time off. But what I've been busy with though at school is I'm in a film class and we produced and made a full like little not full but short film.
Mm-hmm.
We did a full production. We got like real cameras and we filmed and everything, and that's what we did. We've been doing that the past week, just getting all that together and working and filming it and all that. So it's just really cool. And
is there any plugs
that
you want to put in because it
might be on YouTube? Trying to plug that. Yeah, well, it's not on YouTube yet. I think let's say Wednesday. So I think at some point this week we're supposed to get a trailer up, so maybe I'll put the link in this if it's up soon. If not, I'll talk about it again next week if we have a trailer up by next week, because we plan to like fully distribute this. We're going to put a trailer online, trying to get some buzz going. We're going to distribute it to
and possibly get it to a film festival, like possibly a South by Southwest.
Oh yeah, it's a whole year away.
That's the dream.
You gotta plan.
But that's the dream.
Yeah, that's the dream. You gotta plan all that stuff out. So, So if we get that soon, I'll post a link in one of these podcasts or something, just for you guys to check out for us. To support us with our extra endeavors.
Excellent.
My name's gonna be in the credits, so it's something to check out.
Oh, but wait a minute! You have to tell people, who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
I'm Cote. PSN bayouboyz, and I'm the host of this, and you're my co-host.
Andrew Arenas, doubleis. I am so prepared to talk about games today.
Yeah.
Games.
You segued me back because I forgot to do the host introductions. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
For segueing me there. That's good. But also the point of all that, saying I was busy this past week is I didn't write down a lot of news this week. So we're going to go over what I have, and we'll see what more we can pull from that. And
anything I have on the top of my head, because I'm not really going to dig through my computer or anything. Just anything that maybe you missed.
Oh yeah, just what we can think of. May have missed. We have viewer mail this week.
Yes, we have 3 pieces of viewer mail, but they'll probably 2 of them are relatable. Relate to each other, and then
okay.
One is a pretty pressing topic.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll talk about that.
That's cool. Cool, we can use that.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see what I do have written down for this week.
Okay.
A couple of items. Okay. Let's see. There was some thing. Okay, this one kind of updated as the week went by. But originally, BioWare said that they could not confirm the PS4 release date of the new Dragon Age DLC.
Mm-hmm.
That was what they said at the beginning of the week. They said due to their exclusive contract with Microsoft, they could not, confirm what the window is or whatever for the Dragon Age DLC.
They were kind of placed on an NDA right there from Microsoft.
Yeah, so it was kind of weird. But at the end of the week, they said they confirmed that it's coming in May. They didn't say an exact date in May, but they said it'll be available in May for PS4, PS3, and 360. Because that's one thing I keep forgetting is that they actually did not put this DLC out on 360 this past month.
Yeah, which is pretty odd. I mean, they were really pressing for Xbox One on this one. Which makes sense. I mean, this is a new console, for crying out loud.
Yeah, it's really weird. But, this kind of, this whole thing ticked me off because, I love Dragon Age so much. Easily my game of the year for last year. So good. Put a lot of time into it, and obviously DLC lets me put more time into it. So I would definitely buy this DLC when it comes out.
Any kind of, people have already played it. Any, indication on how many hours you think, possibly? Give some more? Any
I don't know.
indication?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure the exact time. I
Because that's
haven't
why I
got.
liked. That's why I like to kind of hear about expansion packs. Just recently, Far Cry had their expansion. I heard it lasts around 15 hours. I'm just curious for Dragon Age how much
Mm-hmm.
more it might add. I don't know if anybody has like an hours reported that or anything. I didn't really dig
Well,
too deep into that.
yeah, I mean, because it's one of those things where I'm pretty much I'm going to buy it anyway, so I don't really feel like digging too much into it.
How
I
much
mean, I've
does it
seen some
cost?
reviews, $15,
Okay.
and I've seen some positive reviews. Nothing like glowing, but it's good. It's more Dragon Age. It gives you new areas to explore and stuff like that, and you can spend a lot of time in one area in Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, like I said, I love Dragon Age, and it disappointed me that this DLC is time exclusive because I want to play it. I want to get Bioware my money and play this. And then they're kind of vague on like they kind of said that not to expect this going forward. So I don't know what that means. If like the next DLC will be day and date on all systems, or it just means like going forward with like their next game, like in general. Like from Bioware. So I don't know
Kind of
what they
seeing
quite
how
meant by
maybe
that.
this one played out. They probably won't happen for Mass Effect. Probably that'll be kind of a weird thing to do.
Yeah,
Because this is already weird in itself. But
yeah.
I don't know. People were kind of saying because, well, then you didn't get to the brunt of the matter that this is going to eventually come out in May, or right, or
Yeah, it's coming
which
out in
one?
May.
I don't know. People were saying like Microsoft. This seems like a waste of money, but I hate to draw the COD comparison here, but I mean, let's face it. I mean, Call of Duty does the same thing in 30 days. That's on a contract though. That's basically what Activision and Microsoft had agreed to. So that's basically like a given. But it seemed
Yeah.
like they did the same thing for BioWare, but it was not to that bad of an extent like Rockstar with GTA 4 DLC or anything like
Oh yeah,
that.
like 1 year.
Well, yeah. So you know, it just is what it is. I mean, Call of Duty does it for only 30 days. I mean, this is 2 months. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not it's not too bad. I mean, for other people out there,
Yeah,
I
but
know you're not like into Bloodborne, and you got Borderlands collection. Hold you over for now.
yeah,
And plus,
but
I mean, by May you'll be like probably like really want to play Dragon Age Inquisition by then
no,
because,
no, that's the thing. Because no, that's the thing.
yeah.
It comes out in May.
Well, yeah, Witcher 3.
The Witcher Three, another open world RPG thing, is one of those things where like,
Yeah, but
I
like
mean,
it's like when you want to take a break from Witcher, even if they're similar base games,
they're similar
because
games.
yeah, but it's like it's whatever you get that like new game despite like sound a little silly. Take a break from a new game you just got, but you just
Play a similar game.
yeah play kind of a similarly themed game. I mean they're
Eh.
pretty different, but
Yeah, they're
similarly
different, but I
themed
mean, they're
game.
still both
Yeah,
giant open world RPGs. You
yeah,
spend a lot
but
of time in getting immersed in the
and,
world and all
and
that.
granted you'll be playing that DLC, and I'm pretty sure that DLC is like nowhere near the length of
Yeah. Well, I
um,
mean, it depends. Like, if that DLC for Dragon comes out like a week or two before Witcher, then that's fine. Like, that'll give me enough
Yeah,
time
I
to
mean,
play it. But if
oh, I
it's
don't think it'll
like,
be day and date. That'll be rather
but yeah, if
silly
it's
for
like the
Bioware to do.
same day, it's gonna be really weird.
It won't. And it will. We don't know that. Either they place it at the beginning of the month or at the very end.
Yeah,
Like I'm
we'll
talking
see.
May 31st, right? Yeah, May 31st.
I don't know if that's a Tuesday or not, but
Oh,
just
well, DLC can generally come out a lot of times, but generally, yes, it is Tuesday. But you never know; it could come out Thursday. There have been times where have been released just spontaneously.
I just with Call of Duty because it's like it has to hit a 30-day mark. So even if
Yeah.
that 30 day falls on a Tuesday, a Thursday, whatever,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
So exactly 30 days. We don't
Yeah,
know. We don't know what that kind of deal looked like, other than it was a time exclusive.
yeah.
So
Same thing. Yeah, same thing with Evolve. It's weird. It's like not the DLC, but just the free map packs are a 1 month delay. And I'm just like, what?
oh, wait, on Xbox?
Yeah, like
Oh
it's
my
weird
god.
cause like yeah, Xbox has the exclusive thing on the free map packs because like this past Tuesday, PS4, PC, and Xbox One, all three got all the DLC and the 2.0 update at the same time. But the free
Dude.
maps, only Xbox got the free maps.
I bet 2K Games totally regrets doing that, dude. Oh my god. I mean, even if it maybe compensated some money for that, oh my god. I mean, I think they regret probably making that game in general, but like they probably regret that most. I can't believe they did that. They shot themselves in the foot on that one.
I mean,
Big
it's
mistake.
maps, but it's just weird that they
Big
got an
mistake.
exclusive access to the free DLC, not even the paid DLC, which is weird.
I don't. Well, the paid DLC is there. It's got to be there for everyone. But yeah, that
I
is rather
guess.
strange. That is
Yeah,
rather
it's
strange,
just a strange deal.
and especially for Evolve's sake, knowing post release on that success of the game, now is just really odd. It's not helping at all. No.
Yeah, but I played the DLC for Evolve
Mm.
this past week, yesterday. Uh,
Mm.
Playing with the new characters, some cool stuff there.
Wait, you like the paid characters?
Yeah, the new characters.
Wait, you bought some?
Well, I had the season pass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the ones that come with season pass.
Yeah, the season
Because
pass
like
gives
all
you
that
access
stuff
to
that was there yesterday doesn't even include the season pass, right? Just only
well
like the
most of it.
monster.
Well,
Yeah, most.
the
Yeah, that's
characters
what
and
I
the
meant.
monsters are in the season pass.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then like the
the
ants
stuff that the stuff that
actually you
actually
want.
changes the game.
Yeah, stuff that actually changes the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they do add more
Hmm.
variety. I mean, they give you more characters and new abilities and stuff like that. So that's cool. New weapons and all that. And one of the
Hmm.
characters is not even a human. He's like an insect alien thing. So that's really cool. More diversity there. Um, and then like it was funny too because like when and the cool thing is like the thing about Evolve is I know you keep saying you're
Hmm.
trying to make it sound like there's not a lot of people playing, but the people who are playing is like they're like a hardcore devoted
Yeah,
fan
that's
base,
that's kind of generally how it is. Yeah.
and that's the thing with Evolve. I think Evolve is just such kind of a hardcore game. Like it's a hardcore thing. Like to people who need, like the people who play it need to play it strategically and with
Yeah,
friends. So that's
yeah. See,
why.
that's yeah.
That's
Mhm.
why it's not a huge. There's not like a huge amount of people playing it, but the people who are playing are like hardcore, really devoted to it. You know,
Yeah, like
and that's
when you had the first release of the game, and then you had the people that bought it and play it like COD, it was just like a mess.
yeah,
So maybe that does sound a little bit more attractive, actually. Like now that you got into more of the post-release, you like see who's like really kind of being right or die at this point, which
hmm
is sad from this point in Evolve's life cycle because like what, it's only been like 2 months. How many months?
it's been
2 months.
about almost 2 months.
Oh yeah, about 2 months, which is pretty soon. But like, I would have thought the Ride or Die would have been at least five months at that point. But I guess now at this point, for Evolve's sake, it's now it's Ride or Die for this point for the people who are
Well, not
still
really.
playing.
I think you can still get into it if you buy it
Even if you
now.
buy
But
now.
yeah,
Well, I
if you
mean
buy it now, you can still get into it. I just mean like
that I don't mean. It's just the whole community in general because I mean it's not going to have them go anywhere more than up. I mean, you really think with these DLC packs that maybe there'll be a spike?
well, I don't know, but
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing because I mean, just I'm just basing it off the numbers what I see
yeah,
on Steam and just general sales on PlayStation 4 and
yeah,
Xbox One. Granted,
yeah.
you can't
I
take
mean,
those sales for a whole account on consoles because they don't include digital sales.
digital, yeah.
But
But I
PC,
mean,
it's a telling sign.
yeah. Like I
Mm.
said, I just don't want you saying that's a failure because it's not that it's a failure. It's just that it's a niche audience and that they're really, it's a hardcore thing where you have to
No,
really kind of be devoted to
failure
it
is
and
like
understand
worse.
it.
I kind of see Evolve as a bit of a flop. Like I don't see this ever catching on at all. I mean, yes, I want to play the game, but just looking at it outside, I mean, I just don't see like 2K is really gonna. They need to work on like nearly every level to try and get this to even compete with the big shooters nowadays. It's
I
not.
don't think they really were going for
I
that.
guess not.
To make
I
it.
don't.
They're not
That I don't know. But
like I said, they're not trying to make it another Call of Duty or another
yeah,
Battlefield. What
which
they
is
were
perfectly
trying to
fine.
make
I'm
was like,
up for totally different, but it's
yeah,
just
because I mean, what they were,
nowadays it's hard, Yeah.
yeah. I mean, no, the thing with Evolve is they were trying to make a very strategic, cooperative game, and that's what they
Oh,
made. That's totally what it is. But
mhm,
it's because of that you need devoted players and friends and stuff, and that's
exactly.
just probably what turned people off. Like you said, they probably had a big
Yeah.
day one boost, but after that, when people kind of were like,
Yeah.
maybe not, maybe can't quite jump into it, but
Hmm.
I mean, I think it's still accessible,
Yeah.
to new people. It's just you need to have friends and people you can like strategize with.
Yeah.
Because
Mm,
what I was initially trying to say was that the people who are playing Evolve, like I said, they are hardcore. They play it. They know the game because like yesterday when I was
mm,
playing, everybody I was playing with like just randomly had the DLC. They were playing as the new characters or playing as the new monster.
mm.
You know.
Yeah, it wasn't kind of oh my gosh, how Call of Duty does it, where it's awful, especially when you get new map packs, where you have to
Yeah.
play it in a specific playlist, and
Yeah.
Call of Duty has like way more players than Evolve, so that's already an issue. So Not as
Yeah.
many players are going to have it.
Hmm.
Um, it, it's just.
Yeah.
I
Plus,
mean,
yeah, like
this is nothing on based on the quality of the game. I'm just kind of stating for just how it's its longevity and just how many people are still going to be attached to even hell like let's talk like even after the summer games get released or even after this fall.
yeah,
It's just I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, but that's the thing though with Evolve. I think what it's doing well right now is that it's not alienating any of its players right now with its DLC, because like if you don't buy the 100 DLC, that's okay. Like you can still play with other people that have that 100 DLC. It's not like you need the new characters to play with people who have the new characters.
Hmm.
And the 2.0 update put everybody on even playing field, and it's like new characters. You're not gonna get locked out with that. And they
No.
said new modes and new maps would be released as free DLC. So that's not that. See, that's what would alienate people is maps and modes. Where like if you didn't have that, you couldn't play with certain players. But by making that free for everyone, you're not causing that,
Yeah.
which is really great. So I like that. Yeah, people are complaining that there's a lot of paid DLC, but none of that paid DLC will like lock you out from playing with other players. You know?
Yeah, which is good. It's still to me like, very very excessive. I don't like it. Like seeing the store flooded with it. It's just I mean yes,
That really
it's
flooded
been
with it. I
done.
had to
It's
look.
been
I
done.
had to.
It's
Well, it's
been
more.
done in other games, yes, but with this, it's just all of it at once. I showed that like screenshot I sent to you about it. And I showed it to like other friends, and they're like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Yes," but I told them things that you had told me about, like, "Oh, it doesn't just detract from the player base of the game, like in terms of like playing maps and like other modes, but like it's just a lot there, and
Yeah.
even the items themselves." Overpriced. The items
Yeah.
themselves, just for what they are, totally overpriced. Even more
Yeah.
so than Call of Duties, which even Call
Yeah.
of Duties is bad. Like especially for like with Ghost, you had the voice packs for like $3 or $4, I believe, and then you have like skins that are like $1 each, which I believe is the amount for like even Little Big Planet costumes. But
Hmm.
with Evolve, I just don't feel that there's like yes, we're gonna put this out. This is gonna be really great. You should even not even like a sense of encouragement, even if you wanted this DLC at all.
Yeah.
I just
I mean,
don't feel it.
yeah, I think it's just been blown a little out of proportion. I mean,
A
yes,
little
I
bit.
do agree that it is a lot for what you get. I mean, most of it is just skin packs.
Yeah,
Um,
it's very
but
overpriced. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's not like Evolve's the only game that does this. Like you said, Call of
Mm.
Duty does a lot.
Yeah,
Like
I was
Call of
about to.
Duty, I
Yeah.
mean, Call of Duty has a
Well,
$50 season pass.
granted that
It's.
you get the map packs. I mean that's yeah.
I mean, that's a lot to
I
put
mean
down. Because
no,
like
well,
when you
actually,
go to.
here's the thing. I kind of want to actually say for Call of Duty, even if folks out there don't like the series, that Call of Duty kind of even had to work its way up to actually do that at that point because the first Call of Duty to do the season pass, God, was I don't even believe it was Black Ops 1. I believe it was Black Ops 2 that started the season pass deal. So, and, Call of Duty 4 originated with its map packs of just one, and then as the series grew on, like World at War had three, I believe, and then Black Ops, and then Modern Warfare 2 had four, I
Yeah,
believe. So it kind of had to work its way up to do that at that point. It just
yeah,
evolves a new
but
IP.
yeah,
That's why, and I think when
yeah, but
when you see
Evolve.
that, it's just weird. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
and granted,
yeah,
Last of
but
Us also does it, and that's a new IP. Um,
yeah, but the thing is, but the
I just
difference
don't feel like
is,
it earns it enough to even do that. Like
yeah,
even
but the
warrant that much
difference,
money from you. I don't feel like
but
it
the
does. No.
no, but the difference with Evolve and Call of Duty is Call of Duty's asking $50 for a season pass, and I mean it's
I
not just Call of Duty. Battlefield does it
yeah,
too. Battlefield
that's
asks
premium.
$50 for their
Yeah.
premium season pass, but Evolve's only asking 2025, and that's the norm for most games. Like a lot of games released with a $25 season pass. I mean, even Shadow Mordor had a $20 season pass
Yeah.
when it launched, and that's a single player game.
Well, it's because I guess
Or
when you add up, especially for the shooter games like Battlefield and Call of Duty, it's just when you add them all up, it's just save even a little bit of money even when
yeah,
you
but I mean, asking $50 like when you go to GameStop
upfront.
or
Yeah,
something,
upfront. Yeah,
like when you go to GameStop
upfront.
and you buy Battlefield or you buy Call of Duty
Yeah.
and they ask you, hey, you want to buy the season pass, and it's like, well, that's extra $50. That's
Yeah.
like buying a second game on the spot, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Where like, I mean, yeah, $25 is a lot to add on top of your 60, but it's still not a whole nother
It's
game.
not a whole other game. It's not. It's not that feeling. That's a whole other game.
Yeah,
Uh, and definitely Evolve's DLC plans seem a tad bit more ambitious than Call of Duty's in a way. Even though Call of Duty, with especially with Advanced Warfare this time around, they're actually really changing up the gameplay, especially even on the multiplayer front. I mean, hell, we even got like a whole another mode, which isn't really entirely new from what I played at the first map so far, but it seems like at least with Advanced Warfare, they're really changing it up a bit. But we're not sure for Battlefield Hardline if it's really going to change up that core of the game itself of Hardline. Even though I haven't played Hardline yet, so we don't know what to make of those maps when those come out. So it does seem like maybe at least Evolve's DLC, at least when it has it over an edge of like Call of Duty or Battlefields, is that maybe it's changing the game a bit more, trying to
Yeah.
at least keep it a bit more fresh. Call of Duty's trying that, with its second DLC pack, where now you're going to be able to use a grappling hook to go through maps, and like, in order to use that grapple ability, you can only play that on those 4 maps. So that's already kind of limiting that new feature, unfortunately. But that's just the way it's designed. We won't see that on PS4 till later this month, in April now. So yeah, and then Zombies adds what it can. Always new guns and always a new map, of course.
Yeah.
But we'll see
Yeah.
what to make of those.
But again,
Mm.
yeah, but again, those two, like you said, those are like established IPs that have been
Yeah.
around for a while, so they need to put out DLC that kind of really changes up the
Mm.
formula a bit.
Some people
Where
won't trade
like,
it in.
yeah,
You keep
where like
playing it.
Evolve, like you said, is a new IP, so
Mm.
they're still getting their core gameplay down, so they don't really feel that need to put out DLC that completely changes the formula. I mean, yeah, they're going to put out new characters and new maps, but
Yeah.
it's not going to change the gameplay so much, like completely change how you play it.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I've looked at the patch notes and things that they have said on Twitter and stuff like that. So I mean,
yeah.
I take a look at the patch notes, and
Oh yeah.
they're there. Things
Oh
are
yeah.
there.
They added all kind of stuff. They
You
like
would hope
you
things
know
are there to patch.
Oh yeah, but they're balancing characters and monster attacks and stuff like that. They even add the observer mode, which I haven't tried out yet,
Mm.
which sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you can just like join a match as the observer and kind of like watch it. And with PS4 or whatever, you can record it. So you can record it, narrate over it, and be
Mm.
like, "Here's the game." Just be like the Hunger Games. It's the Hunger Games. Just narrating it and have all the people fighting and hunting for monsters and stuff.
Sounds like a excellent live stream kind of thing. Well,
Yes,
more people
excellent.
need to live stream Evolve because on its Twitch numbers, it's very
Yeah.
low. It's one of the
Uh,
more lower recent games come out of recent memory for like anything.
Well, maybe that's what the
Yeah, it needs it. Yeah.
observer mode for to boost that.
Yeah, I'm not. Well,
You
we're
know.
gonna talk about Twitch later again, even though we already had did last week. But yeah, it's just Evolve's Twitch numbers are very low. They need to be a little bit higher because you have games that have been released. Granted, their competitive games are meant for really live streaming, but I feel like Evolve is too, and not enough people are live streaming that game at all. I don't go by that, but Twitch is definitely the most popular streaming service on YouTube, right? Oh, not YouTube, of the world right now,
Of the world, of
of
the
the world
internet.
currently right now. And it's just when you look at that data, it just really shows the interactivity with other players in the community online. And when you just don't see it for a particular game, is you kind of question, like, should I even
Hmm.
get this? Because if there's not enough involvement whenever you want to eventually live stream, because anybody could go live stream on PS4. So
They should they should
yeah,
put out they should put a hashtag get evolved mint.
you get involvement. Yeah, I
Evolvement.
make that for the Twitter page, which I also criticize also for the lack of communication again from 2K Games and Turtle Rock. Yes, they do communicate us about DLC and patches. I just don't get the things that we also see on like Visceral for even Battlefield Hardline's Twitter account, or things of the nature of Call of Duty for that instance. It's constant like communications from the community, and then with 2K and Turrock, they just don't seem like they're doing that. They're falling into the Titanfall pit in terms of online communication right now. It's just it's seeming disjointed at that point. But
Mm.
they do a decent job at least with telling you the core things that I guess you need to know. But I like the extra mile of things, but that's probably just an advantage of what EA and Activision has with those games, and especially even with Destiny at that point. But I don't know. I would like to see more of that from 2K and even Turtle Rock themselves, because it shows that they care a bit more. I'm sure they do. There's no question about that. But I like the little extra. I like the little. Not asking for much on that point. It's actually
Just
rather
put a little,
easy. You just on
just
tweets,
put a
you
little,
only have 140 characters.
just put a
Hmm?
little picture from Turtle Rock. It's a monster, and it's
Come on.
just hunting somebody, and they put "We scare because we care."
Oh, that's an excellent Monsters Inc. tie-up. You know, should definitely
Yeah.
find a partner with Disney and Pixar on that for an
Yeah,
M-rated game.
they're gonna put up Monsters Inc. skins for the monsters. They're gonna be all blue and furry like Sully,
For the sequel for
running through the
Evolve, am I
woods.
gonna have to get a portal and then buy figures?
Oh God.
No, well, knowing Evolve's DLC, I won't be surprised. Instead, it's gonna be physical.
Physical.
Hmm.
Yeah, buy little monsters and put them on the board.
Yeah. But enough about Evolve. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of kicking that one to the curb. Well, what's
Yeah.
next?
I got other stuff on this
Mm.
thing. Let's see what's next on my list. Oh, Spotify came out this week.
Yes, big deal. Here.
After it was kind
Yeah.
of, everybody was
Well,
kind of like wondering where's it at? Because
actually, that was kind of
2.5
out
came
of
out.
my own ignorance
Yeah.
because even when it first was announced, there was actually a date for it. And we were kind of like spinning around, like, what's the date for? Why is it not in the 2.50 update? But then once in the original press release, it did state that it was going to come out on March 29th. So,
Well, there you go.
so
And it's here.
I missed that. But yep, on that day of March 29th, we sure did get it. But the Music Unlimited app is still there, so maybe we're just waiting for like another like point 0.1 firmware update to completely remove it because
Mm,
it's embedded in the system, so
yeah.
and the system UI. So,
Mm.
but yeah, well, I guess we'll talk about a bit of we're kind of scattering the big topics this week, so I guess we'll talk about Spotify for a bit because we have some viewer mail about it.
Oh, we do.
Hmm.
Cool.
Yeah,
Segue.
two questions about them. Let me grab them here. This one comes from Will Joshua, who asks, Have you tried out Spotify on PS4?" And then the second part of the question was that second part, but basically, second question in here is, any possible chance that we could see this app on the Vita? Okay, so I guess we'll go by one here. So have you tried out
Mm,
Spotify on PlayStation 4?
no.
Okay, well, I have.
Cool.
Spotify's fantastic on PlayStation 4. So, and it is even just in its infancy in its 1.0 update, so I can only imagine where it's going to go from here. It's a brilliant app. I mean, anybody can use it, even if you have a premium subscription or a free. Just try it out for free. With the free one, you'll have some ads, and you're not going to be really able to select out what you want to listen to. Kind of just basically have it as a radio station. But when you have the premium version, which is $10 a month or $5 a month if with the student discount, so you can get a five
Ooh.
dollars a month if you're a student.
I have a student card.
Yeah, so well, I mean, you attach your school email to it when you sign up.
Okay. Well, I have that too.
Yeah, and so that's $5 a month. The user interface, as with many PS4 media apps, is much smoother than what you would find on maybe a PS3 or even the Vita. So it runs super smooth, and a huge plus is that you can use it with any games
Mm-hmm.
that you're playing, which is a huge plus. And then also another plus is that you're going to be
Whoa.
able
A lot
to,
of
similar
pluses
to
here.
YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
you can use your phone as a remote and select what you want to listen to, and you can adjust the volume of the music on your phone from your phone by pressing whatever the volume rocker on whatever phone that you own, and just queue up songs whenever you want. You don't have to press the quick menu on the PS4 or even switch back to the app. You can use it on your phone simultaneously whenever you want. It's fantastic. I have been using it just about every day from this starting this past week. So really loving it so far. So the second question is, any possible chance that you could see it on the Vita? I mean, anything's possible, but yeah, anything's possible. But on the Vita,
Anything's possible. A man walked on the moon once.
I
We
just,
might get content on Vita.
yeah, I just, I don't know. Since they really explain that you use your phone to use it, it'll be kind of. I don't want to say pointless because people would use it. At that point, it would be kind of pointless because it's just another mobile device that could do the same thing of what your
Yeah.
phone can already. So it just at
Yeah. I
that
mean,
point
you
it
can
does seem a tad
already.
point. Yeah, I mean you can
I mean,
already listen to
already.
music on your Vita, whatever
Yeah.
you
I
have
mean, you can.
downloaded.
You can.
But here
Yeah.
on
You can
Spotify, you can
download
just
music to Vita. stream
Well,
it.
yeah. Well, in Spotify, you have the option to download whatever music you're listening to,
Oh, okay.
but not on the
Well,
PS4 though. Not on the PS4 though.
yeah.
On your phone. Uh,
Well, that's the
yeah.
thing though. Like, if you want to listen to Spotify while playing your Vita, you can always just listen to your phone. Have your phone in your
Yeah.
pocket with
See.
your
Yeah.
headphones, and
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I was about to say. And then you would have to have a Wi-Fi connection since basically the 3G Vitas have been rolled off. So I unfortunately basically the answer to the question is no. All right.
no, but maybe.
No, but maybe. But this is another interesting question here. This one comes from Jose. Yes, about with Spotify arriving on PS4 this week, do you think there's a chance that any other competing music streaming services such as Beat Music, RDO, Amazon Prime Music, etc., could make their way to the console?
Uh,
That's a rather interesting one, but
yeah,
not that as of right now is probably a pretty low chance because even basically this is a rebranded thing with PlayStation now calling it PlayStation Music and
yeah.
really
This is
saying featuring Spotify, and this is a joint venture thing.
yeah,
As
it's
much
a
as
big
we like
joint
to see
venture.
as much as we like to see competition out there, because Netflix isn't the only streaming app for movies. There's Amazon, there's HBO. Even though HBO is different, but there's Amazon, which offers similar things, but not in terms of like original programming, but kind of like similar selections of
Yeah.
like third parties.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to see competition. Yes, I would like to see maybe Beats music on there, but they're really tightly close with Apple, so that's an extremely low chance, or like ever that happening.
Yeah.
Kind of go over the ones that he says Beats, no. RDO, RDO's kind of to give you the truth on RDO. I mean, its numbers have really plummeted recently, so that one's a pretty low chance too.
Yeah.
Its numbers have plummeted drastically. Amazon Prime, that one's an
I can
interesting
see.
one. Since that one
Yeah.
I can see because we already
Yeah.
have
Cause.
Amazon Instant Video right now on PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
You already have the ability to actually access your like cloud of photos, actually like your photos and videos on the
Yeah.
PS4, which I did not know about. And
Mm-hmm.
so that one's looking a little likely. That one.
Yeah. Because I mean, all they would have to do is like update the app that's already there.
Mm.
On PS4, like just update. Because I mean, already
Mm.
with that video app, like it's not just the free stuff. Like you can still rent movies, like buy movies and stuff through that. So I feel like they could just update and add a tab. Like here's music, and
Yeah,
then you just go
I
through
don't
the
know what
music
it.
and
I mean, it's not even called Amazon Instant Video anymore. It's more than that. It's not just videos. At that point, you can also have music and your photos and stuff. So, I was almost thinking like if they could name it something else, almost not just Amazon, but then that would confuse people because you can't like make.
Amazon
Well, you
Prime.
can make purchases, but you can't like buy anything what you want on Amazon. You know what I'm
It's called
saying? Like,
Amazon Prime, I guess.
yeah, maybe just call it Amazon Prime. That's probably a better idea at that point. Just update the app and call it Amazon Prime. That one I see a little more likely. I mean, it's just it is what it is. It's just a free selection of music that they have curated for you. It's nowhere near the amount of Spotify that's currently there right now, and it's just part of your.
Yeah,
It's just another perk in your Amazon Prime subscription. So it's nothing really too much to be mad about. But at least it's something.
it's
A-
something.
And well, I could see it later down the road, just not right now, because I think Spotify needs its time. So yeah, that I don't
It's
see
like
about. Mhm.
Spotify's like a peacock. You gotta let it fly.
Yeah, at least let it fly for like a good while. You have to.
Peacocks don't fly.
Neither do pigs.
No,
Mhm.
no. Did the reference go over your head?
Nothing goes over my head.
Okay. Well, there you go. You counter with another reference.
That's about Spotify right now. It's really great. It works perfectly, which is shocking nowadays, especially for a 1.0 internet-based app. But it's there on your PS4 as soon as you boot it up. All you gotta do is just download it. It's really quick and it's really easy. Praise can't be given enough for it.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Well, that's good. Yeah. Well, that's good to hear for people who are interested in that because I haven't. I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe
Yeah.
to music services.
Yeah, and especially it's that time now, especially for PlayStation at this point for expanding its. As much as we love the games, which is just fine, we're
Yes.
but I think
Expanding that media.
yes, it is it's time at this point. Yes,
It's
and
time.
we're already seeing it, and now PlayStation's original programming with powers. Powers,
Powers.
and Spotify on PlayStation 4. So it's on a good track right now. I can't
Good
wait to
track.
see what's going to come.
Yeah. So
All right, what's
just
next on the news now? Especially now that we got at least 75% of the viewer mail out of the way already.
oh good. So we can move on a bit. So next item I have on here is pretty exciting, pretty cool. Really surprised by this, but Sony announced that they will be releasing a Batman PS4 themed bundle this summer.
Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, I love
Yes,
it.
really cool.
Yeah.
It's releasing this summer day and date with the game. There is two editions. There is just the regular bundle that's just okay. It's a PS4 that comes with Batman Arkham Knight,
Oh, just like
and
a
that's
regular PlayStation?
yeah, it's a regular PlayStation
Hmm. Is it
controller
black?
bundle.
Wait, I gotta
Yeah, it's
ask.
black.
Is it black? Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
I
black.
mean, if it was white or
Does it
is it?
does it come in black? Gotta use that Batman Begins quote. Uh, but yeah, it's the black one, and it comes with the console, the controller, and the game
Is
for
that four hundred
$399.
dollars?
Yeah, $400.
Okay, good. It's not the
So you
Destiny
just get a
thing.
game. But for the other one though,
Um,
it is the Destiny thing because it does cost $450, and it comes with a gray metal PS4, a gray metal controller, a copy of the game, and on the plate on the PS4 faceplate it has Batman art design on it.
oh, great. Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Oh yeah, really cool. Yeah, it looks really great. But of course, I already have a PS4, so
I'll
don't
trade my PlayStation 4 in.
let's. It's like yeah. But yeah, it's really cool. I do like that Sony is really branching out, trying to make different kind of variations of the PS4.
Yeah.
Because and this is available in North America. That's a big thing too, because a lot of times they announce these special editions. They're only in like certain territories, that are not North America.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Metal Gear Solid 5, that red one. It's going to be only be in Asian territories.
Hmm.
But this is North American release. This Batman one. It's really cool. So now you're going to have, there's going to be the regular PS4. There's a Destiny PS4, and now there's a Batman PS4 available.
Well,
For
really, just
that.
a white
So
PS4. They didn't even go out their way to even put like the Destiny like logo on anywhere on the
yeah,
PlayStation.
but the only way to buy it is in a Destiny bundle.
Yeah, that's just true. Yeah, so that's a good
So
point. But
um,
yeah, it looks. Oh man, it looks so good.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, a buddy of
I
mine
wonder.
who's like a huge Batman fan. He said he's gonna go get a PS4 just for this. He's
Oh,
gonna
that's
get it.
good.
Yeah,
Good selling PS4s.
it will.
Um,
Yeah, it definitely will.
but I wonder if they're gonna sell like maybe just the plates separately, like a Batman themed plate for the people who already
I,
have PS4s.
well, I mean, that's like when people said about like the PlayStation 20th anniversary thing, like, oh, sell the controller separately. But like, I don't know if you sell it, it kind of degrades it a little bit. It's just like, well, I mean, you could just
Well,
go
I
buy
mean,
the faceplate. But then again, the rest of the console is a different color.
yeah. Well, I mean, no, it wouldn't be the same. I mean, they would make it match with the black console. I'm not saying it'd be the exact same plate.
It's the exact same plate. Yeah, that's a
They
good
just,
point. Maybe even have a
um,
different design.
'cause, I mean, they sold the white controller. I know it's a little different, but they did sell the white controller separately from the
Yeah.
Destiny bundle after a while.
And
Um,
the Batman Arkham Knight controller is very reminiscent of the exclusive Dragons. Oh God, I'm gonna butcher probably Dragons Dogma. I forgot what.
Dragon's Dogma,
Yeah, Dragons Dogma
Dragon Dogma. Yeah.
controller
Mm,
from Japan. That's silver and has like the little slimy on the thing. It's kind of the
yeah.
same color, I think. It's like silver
Hmm.
or gray.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. I
Uh,
like that. I don't think there's any Batman things on that controller though.
I don't think so.
That would have been cool. They
Um,
could have at least like added like the Batman sign, the logo.
oh, it'd been awesome is
Hmm.
if they threw in the original PS3 controller, that original one everybody called the Batarang controller.
There's
Oh,
no light bar. There's no touch bar. You can't even
yeah,
plug in the
that'd been
headset.
amazing.
That
Well,
would have
no,
been
it would
cool.
been redesigned. Like it would still have the PS. Like they would put a touchpad and light bar on, but be like really small, and it would come with the console.
Darn, they should have announced
The
that
original.
bundle today, and then like as an April Fool's joke, like
Oh
had that
yeah,
controller there. People like be like, "What the? Why would the controller
yeah.
be there?"
It's coming back. The Batarang controller's back.
Darn, they missed that opportunity with that. You
Yeah,
could,
that'd been
what you
sweet.
could, you have your chance to shop that in there in the bundle.
Oh yeah, yeah, that'd be great. Um, but what was I gonna say? Oh, but speaking of the faceplates though, did you see they put out this is a while back or a few weeks ago, but they put out two new faceplates on the Sony website.
What do we got?
I don't know if you saw them. One's a Bloodborne one,
Ooh,
and one is a just PlayStation symbols, like the triangle, like square.
that's cool.
But it's like it's weird. Like when you see when I read the headline, it said PlayStation shaped faceplate. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. I clicked it, and it's weird. It just looks like the flip side of the Vita, the touchpad.
Yeah.
It's like that basically. It's just that like all over the panel.
It's black.
Yeah, and black. So it just kind of looks like the touchpad to the touchpad to the
And then
Vita.
Bloodborne, what does it look like? Just a cover of the game, or like a variant of the game? Or
No, it looks pretty cool. Because my big problem with the other two, the Order and the Little Big Planet one, was that it just felt a little too much. Like they basically copy and pasted the front cover and just plastered it onto a black thing. Doesn't like blend well.
plastered.
Where I like the Bloodborne. The Bloodborne actually looks good. It's like the main character from the front cover, but he's like grayish, so it's kind of like more etched in. It kind of blends a little bit more. It doesn't quite like like overly pop out from the rest of the system.
Yeah.
So it looks pretty cool.
At least it's cool to
and
see
there's
Sony putting effort in that. That's good.
Yes, and then they are planning more faceplates because they had there's a poll at the bottom too of it, like which ones do you want to see next? Do you want to see plates for our upcoming games that say in parentheses Uncharted 4, Until Dawn? Do you
I
want
guess an
to see
Until Dawn one would be cool. I guess, yeah.
Oh, I would buy an Until Dawn one.
I think one of the other options. I don't think I want an Uncharted 4 one, not in a game that's not going to come out till 2016.
Yeah. Well, it said, do you want upcoming games and said parentheses Uncharted 4, Until Dawn? Do you want old mascots like it said like Siphon Filter? Oddly enough, was one of their examples.
I wonder why.
Wonder why. And the other one was do you want sports teams?
I guess, yeah. That would sell a lot.
Oh yeah, get a Saints play for my PlayStation.
I mean, get away. That's a whole other thing.
Don't badmouth the Saints.
It's gonna be like,
And the fourth option was just like, do you want like landscapes, like mountains or forests or something like that?
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, okay, I don't know about that one. I think what was winning at the time when I voted was old mascots, but not by much. The one second was upcoming games.
Okay.
I mean, I just want an Until Dawn plate. I really want an
I don't know what. This is a good topic for you. What PS4 faceplate would you want? Okay, fine. Okay, Until Dawn's easy for you. What other kind of faceplate would you want? Because that one maybe is a given for Until Dawn. Basically, Sony. The ironic part is that Sony has done like a faceplate for almost all their exclusives.
Their exclusives is a priority.
Yeah,
I mean, I would love an Until Dawn plate. But I mean, from third party, I would love this Batman plate. I would love them to make a separate Batman plate.
A Rock Band 4 faceplate would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah,
have the symbols for the instruments.
Yeah, I imagine you have the guitar, bass, and drums, or possibly keys, but that's not returning. Symbols in there.
When they patch it, they like put out a sticker. You can just stick onto it.
Yeah.
Little sticker.
It's just a Rock Band 4 logo or something. It just has the symbols. That would be kind of cool. I like that kind of design. Maybe I would like a Marvel one.
Movie plates. Oh yeah, I love a Marvel one. Get Avengers on there.
Yeah, as long as they're good design, not like the posters. Not like their posters. So they're recent posters. So as long that's contingent on that.
I like that. I would like a Dragon Age plate. Would be awesome.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. A Mass Effect plate, maybe once Mass Effect 4, the next Mass Effect game comes around. That'd be cool.
Going back, I would love a Watchmen plate.
Oh, Watchmen plate would be neat. Other than Batman, maybe a DC Universe plate. Kind of like a lot of the silhouettes of the characters, or whatever.
Batman versus Superman plate.
Oh my god!
All those
no, it'll be definitely black and white for that one. That won't have any color.
No color.
No color on that one. DC's
I think they're going to surprise us. I think they're really going to surprise us. That movie's going to be in black and white when it comes out.
That's going to be another Nebraska for the artist.
Yeah.
I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. A Star Wars one would be awesome. Battlefront
Yeah,
3.
Battlefront.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, if Sony made a bundle for Battlefront 3, man. But that
Ooh,
would
that'd
be
be.
definitely an identifier that like Sony, because like basically by Sony having this bundle for Arkham Knight right here, that's a big indication. And plus they've been showing Arkham Knight at PlayStation conferences and stuff that this is a play
Mm-hmm.
like there's as a PlayStation family game similar to Destiny.
Yeah.
But now we'll have to see for the sales and accountants because a lot of people will probably get the bundle and probably you'll still see that'll sell the most on Xbox One. So we don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that'd be great for the holidays if Sony put out a freaking Star Wars Battlefront bundle.
Oh my god! But then we'll see if they arrange a deal with EA or something with that. But God, dude, the Star Wars Battlefront bundle, like I'll imagine it. It's white and because basically I can already imagine what the cover of this game's already going to be. It's probably going to be a stormtrooper again, and
Yeah, I mean
so
that's the
basically,
thing.
it's white. It's a white PS4 or something like that, and like you have the faceplate, and it's white, and it's like a stormtrooper or something. It has like an Imperial logo or something, or it's half and half, where you have maybe like rebels and then stormtroopers or something. But then that
Well,
would
that's what
have
I was thinking.
something.
Maybe. Well, maybe there'd be like two different ones. One's like the light side of the force, one like the
Ooh.
dark side of the force. Where one's
I don't
black
know
and
if you
has
like
different.
skew the consoles like that's a good idea. I like the idea, but just like realistically, a business side, I don't know. Sure, maybe that's
What
what
if
that
it?
kind of skew.
But what if it's like the what was it? The call I think it was the Call of Duty Xbox or the Halo Xbox where it's custom sounds. So like when you turn on your PS4,
Yes,
it makes like a lightsaber
yeah.
sound.
Oh, that would be because like the PS4 already looks like the blue lightsaber.
Yeah. So when you press it, you just go shoom or whatever when it comes on, makes the lightsaber sound.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Shit, I would buy that. I already have a PS4 now. I would buy that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. On Xbox we already had like that Star Wars bundle at one time with Star Wars.
Oh, Connect bundle.
Yes, but the C3PO 360. But I don't know if Microsoft still has to deal with that. That was pre. Wait, was that pre Disney?
Yeah, that was definitely pre
Yeah,
Disney.
that was pre Disney. So we don't know now
I mean,
after.
yeah, I mean Disney's already done bundles with Sony already. I mean
Yeah.
Disney
Oh,
Infinity
yeah.
had a
With Disney
bundle.
Infinity, that's a good point. But we don't. Yeah, but now EA is a whole nother thing. We don't know about that with EA.
Disney calls the shots. Don't worry.
I hope so. I hope so. But they're resting their stuff on EA.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Disney's that's their ultimate decision to put a bundle. But
Yeah.
oh, dude. Yeah, I think a Star Wars Battlefront 3 bundle on PlayStation 4 would be very wise, seeing as most people associate Battlefront with either PC or PS2. People play it on Xbox, the original Xbox also, but I believe it sold the most on PS2. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's the one I always played.
Alrighty, what we got next?
Let's see. Um, going back to Batman real quick too. There was something else. Like it was weird. Like it was like tucked away in the announcement of the bundle for Batman. Is
What?
that they kind of detailed out some of what the other PlayStation exclusive content is for Arkham Knight.
Oh,
It's funny at the beginning we were complaining about that exclusive stuff with Xbox, but hey, look, PlayStation's got some exclusive Batman DLC coming around.
yay!
Um, it says PlayStation exclusive content includes the Scarecrow Nightmare missions, which you already knew about.
Mm.
Um, but the game will also feature I didn't know about this. This sounds cool. A futuristic Justice League 3000 Batman skin.
Ah,
So I guess that's different from Batman Beyond because when I picture future Batman, I think Batman Beyond. So I guess this is different because they're not just straight up calling it Batman Beyond suit. Um, and this sounds cool too. It will come with retro Batman classic TV series Batman and Batmobile skin. So not only will you be able to dress up as the Adam West Batman, you will be able to drive a Adam West Batmobile.
ooh, that's cool.
So yeah, it's got to have that flame coming out the back too when you drive.
That would be really awesome.
Um, yes, and the PlayStation headset will receive a custom Batman Arkham Knight sound pack or whatever audio mode.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's some cool content. Wait, I'm trying to see some. Yeah, it says here PS4 owners of Arkham Knight will get access to bonus content before it's available on Xbox One or PC. So I guess this stuff will come to Xbox eventually. You know,
Eventually.
eventually. Um, Because like I said, that Joker DLC never came out on Xbox for Arkham Asylum.
Nope.
Nope. That was a rare case where like the PS3 version of Arkham Asylum came with that free Joker DLC, and and it really stayed exclusive. It never got released on Xbox, which is really weird.
I don't know. It was just him with challenge rooms. Xbox, you
But
weren't
it's
missing much.
still, but
Yeah, I know it's
it's
something.
still the Joker.
I
And
know.
And I mean, you had to play it differently. Like Joker didn't have a grapple hook. You had to stay at ground level and really stealthily take down these things. So it really was a challenge. It was actually a really different way to play the game.
But it was just wait. I thought it was just challenge maps.
It is challenge maps, but when you play as a Joker, it's still a different way of playing it because you're not using a grapple hook. You're not, you have to stay at ground level the whole time and use different. And it was whole different gadgets and stuff. So
Yeah.
it was pretty significant, like just how you go about playing it as a
Yeah,
character.
I'm not downgrading it. I mean, I don't remember playing it too much when I got my copy of Batman Arkham Asylum. It was free for everyone, so I never
Yeah,
really touched it too much. It's fine.
it's fine, whatever.
Yeah, like this isn't. I wouldn't lose sleep over this. Like, oh my god, I didn't play as a Joker.
But he's the Joker.
I know he's awesome, but it's just I don't feel like it was really that much, that big of a
And
deal.
then, and the new one you can play as Harley Quinn if you got.
Yeah,
You can play in the Arkham Knight.
too bad no
Yeah,
Catwoman though.
well,
Catwoman was awesome to play as in Batman Arkham City.
and that's the thing too. Like, they kind of Amazon put out some details about that Harley Quinn DLC. It sounds like it is like story based. Like it's not
Yeah.
just her in the challenge modes.
Nope.
Because that's something about play story events before Arkham Knight or something. So like people put in the comments like,
Joker?
oh, no, a lot of people put in the comments. No, people put in the comments like, so wait, does that mean like if I download this, I'm gonna have to play as Harley Quinn for like an hour before I even play the actual core Batman Arkham Knight game?
Well, hell, I won't mind that.
No, but it kind of goes back to that whole thing I was saying. Like if what was it? Oh, Kingdom Hearts. If they ever did an HD version of Dream Drop Distance and they included it in Kingdom Hearts 3 as a bonus for the PS4 version,
Oh, that would be the biggest. But
but
hell,
like
that's like way longer than whatever this DLC is gonna be though.
But that's just the thing. Like that's me. Like I want to play the games in order, so I'd be sitting there playing Dream Drop Distance while everybody else is playing Kingdom Hearts 3. And it's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm playing Dream Drop Distance. I want the story.
I don't know, dude. You would kind of cop yourself out of that one. You would just say, "Oh, I'll go watch a video on YouTube and then play Kingdom Hearts 3. Forget this nonsense."
No,
Dude, that Kingdom Hearts 3 is way more anticipated. It's been a longly anticipated game. And you're just going to play and be like, "Oh, I'm going to play the supplement game." Actually, no.
It's not a supplement game. It is the last game that leads into Kingdom Hearts 3.
I know that, but it would seem silly.
Silly skipping a whole chapter of the story. Because, dude, every Kingdom Hearts game is important. Whether or not you think that or not, every game's important.
I didn't roll about as unimportant. I mean, I'm just saying that you can wiki or YouTube it.
I want to do that. I want to experience it.
And just seeing not degrading the importance, but just knowing that's not a core Kingdom Hearts game. It's just I don't.
Every game's a core Kingdom Hearts game.
No, not fine. How about this numbered? It's not a numbered Kingdom Hearts
Dude,
game.
despite the fact that it's not numbered, doesn't mean it. You should still play them that order. Because like if you go straight from Kingdom Hearts 1 to 2, you miss a big chunk of the story. Because Chain of Memories, like you almost need to play Chain of Memories just to even freaking understand Kingdom Hearts 2.
Well, yeah, that's why a lot of people struggled, especially with what the beginning of the story was and the pacing. People had story issues with too at the beginning.
Yeah, so that's why you got to play Chain of Memories so you know what the hell's even going on. Chain of Memories and God, I keep forgetting it. 358 over 2 days.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, you gotta kind of play both to really even fully understand 2 or where it's at the beginning of 2. So like I said, that's why I'm saying every Kingdom Hearts game is important. Even the Game Boy ones they put out.
The Game Boy.
The Game Boy. Well, Chain of Memories was on Game Boy. Game Boy Advance. I'm not just being general. I'm not just calling the DS a Game Boy. Like, no, Chain of Memories was a Game Boy Advance game.
Yeah.
So, but anyway. Yeah, so there's that. I got one last news item, and this should bring us to the end. So I think.
Let's see what you got because I think maybe you missed something.
Yeah, no, it's probably what you're about to ask.
Hmm?
Uh,
What could it
the
be?
the April PS Plus games?
Eh, guess
No,
so. Yeah, tell them to the people.
tell them to the people.
Yeah, tell them to the
Yeah,
people what's there,
tell them to
what's
the
coming,
people.
because it's not. This is like the first time that's not actually out. So yeah,
Yes. So,
tell people.
yeah, Sony announced what their PlayStation Plus game lineup is going to be for the month, and it's some pretty good stuff. So let's just go over it real quick. Let's see. First up on PS4, two games on PS4. You get Never Alone, which is a puzzle game about people in Alaska. So that's something to check out. I think that's a day and date release, free day and date thing.
It's also an
Um,
indie game.
yes, it's an indie game.
No problem with
Um,
that, but I think
no problem. Just
yeah.
and also on PS4, we're getting Tower of Guns, which sounds pretty cool. It's a first-person shooter game that's over the top and is just like another one of those randomly things where every time you die is like randomly generated weapons and enemies and stuff going through a tower. Sounds pretty cool. Um, and that one is cross-buy because you get a PS4 and a PS3 version. Um, sounds
Hmm.
pretty cool. Check that one out. Um, and on the PS3 front, we get a game called Aru's Awakening. Let's see. It's a platformer, glorious platformer with navigating trenches and well-timed teleports. Okay,
Looks nice.
so it's an indie game. But the big thing on PS3 is Dishonored is available for free on
Ah,
PS3.
it was on Games for Gold for a while, but now it's
Yeah,
here.
but now it's here on PS3. Um, so that's cool. I never played that one. So, um, and then on Vita front, you get Monster Bag. It says a puzzle game.
Ah, it's a puzzle game.
It's a puzzle game. And the big thing on Vita is Killzone Mercenary. So that's pretty awesome if you've never played that game or you don't
I don't know.
have
It's
it.
pretty odd, especially at this point for Vita. Like, who has a Vita and has not bought Killzone Mercenary? It's been on sale various times. I'm like, I got it for $9 at one point.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic game. I
Yes.
don't know how.
Awesome.
Yeah, especially if you had a Vita for a long time. I don't know how you could have missed that game, but
Yeah.
it's good.
But it's awesome. At least now this way. I mean, yeah, I already have Killzone Mercenary, but it's like, well, now I have a digital copy. I can download it to like my PlayStation TV or
You never
something.
had a digital copy? Well, I bought it digitally because, like, it was $9 on
No,
the
dude.
store.
You buy almost all your games digitally. I don't. Like I buy physical copies of my video games
Even
as
the
often
Vita
as I can.
games? Really?
Yeah. Because I don't have space on my memory card to download them all. Like, dude, Killzone takes up like a crap ton of space if you just download it. Like, you save a lot of space if you just buy a physical copy of
But that's
Killzone.
now you want to download it?
Well, now because my PlayStation TV, I have nothing downloaded on, so I have a full 8 gig card that's not has nothing on it.
How do you have nothing on it?
The only thing I have downloaded on is the Lego Movie game.
Okay.
Because most of my games are physical, I don't need to download nothing to my PlayStation TV.
But, like, the PlayStation Plus games that you get over time, you don't, like, download those?
No, because
Oh,
most of those I can already play on my PS4. So I don't need to download to
and
my
who
PlayStation
knows if they're
TV to play on my
TV
TV.
compatible?
Yeah. Like I said, if I want to play on my TV, I could probably there's probably a PS4 version for to play. So, I mean, just the idea of having a with Killzone is a little different. That I can just download to my PlayStation, so I can at least play that without having to put the card in. But you know, still good to be there. But yeah, if you haven't played Killzone Mercenary, check it out. Make sure you have space on your memory card to even download it.
If you have a
But yeah,
4-1, it's not going to work.
yeah. So yeah, it's a great game though. If you have the space to
So
download it,
good. I love that game.
really good. And then yeah, Dishonored's on PS3. I haven't played that. Never played it. Because I keep hearing mixed things about it. I have like half the people I know who played it say they love it, and half the people say just it's whatever. I'm like, okay.
Hmm.
So I think it's a good lineup overall though. Pretty good.
That's good.
Like I said, I'm interested in that tower game, that the Tower of Guns on PS4. Check
Hmm.
that out. Like I said, some good PS3 with Dishonored and Mercenary Vita. So there's your plus games.
Eh.
Um,
It's an okay lineup. I mean, Dishonored's already on its own. It's good because that game's really great in Killzone. But I don't know what to make of the PS4 games, really. It's just, eh.
I mean, they're still day one launch games. Like these are games you're getting free on like the day of their release.
Yeah. I don't know.
Damn it!
I'm
Damn
almost
it! What
like
more do you want?
no, just on PS4 front. I just a little bigger. I want
Oomph.
yeah. I don't know. We'll see what to make of these games. Maybe we'll have impressions of them next week.
I mean, god damn, you're getting 6 free games.
I know. It's just. I'm glad Xbox One is Xbox is stepping their game up because we're now seeing some competition there with their free games too. So competition's good. So Sony's got to step up their game up too. Literally game up because games.
Games.
um, but I was very disappointed that you had missed one crucial news item.
What did I miss?
You, you,
Oh wait,
it's huge.
no, I don't. I don't want to guess and be wrong, and then we go off on another topic.
What? You don't say it, and I promise you I won't say it.
Is it that PlayStation Home closed today?
Yes. Look, we're not gonna go in here and share our home memories because I doubt even many people have probably even used it at this point. So like you're not
Oh
going to
no, I
relate
do.
to them.
No, I do have a good home story, but
The-
I think I said it already. I think I said it on a previous episode. I said some of it.
Yeah, give us the Spark Notes version.
Spark Notes version. So home closed down today, and that's
Yes,
going to affect some small
some
number of people.
people.
Some people, you know.
I mean, I would expect maybe in a PS3 firmware update, we'd probably see it gone from XMB. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So home's gone. Starting yesterday or today.
Bye bye home.
Yep, home's gone. So, uh, it's been around for a while and just
It's now finally out of beta.
out of beta. It's finally out of beta. It's been put to rest.
Now finally out of beta.
But yeah, and the thing about home is like this little story I wanted to tell was it's kind of funny because like I remember I got into the home. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, but the home beta. It's just weird to say because I think it was always in beta. But no, like originally when they first announced home and they said, okay, we're giving the beta away through downloads of the theme. They had like the home theme for the PS3 to download, and if you download, you got randomly entered to be selected for the beta.
Yeah.
And I got selected for the beta, and it was really cool because it was like a big deal. Like I got my beta code, I was downloading, my brother saw it downloading, we got so excited, like, oh, you got access to home, because for everybody else, so that was really cool. But the funny thing was like the week I got that home beta and I was downloading, I was playing it, and like a hurricane was hitting the week the home beta came out.
Hurricane.
Yeah, a hurricane was hitting, so it was really weird. So like the power went out. I was like, crap, the power went out. I can't play home. And it was really weird. So I couldn't play home because the power was out. Then we had a generator hooked up, so the house was running on a generator. So we hooked up the TV and the PlayStation to it, and I guess the internet too, because like I was playing home running on a generator, and I was like walking around at home talking to people like they're like, oh hey, where are you from? And I'm like, Louisiana, and they're like, oh, isn't there like a hurricane going on right now? I'm like, yep, I'm sitting in it. They're like, wait, you're like in the hurricane right now? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, how are you playing? I'm like, I'm running off a generator. Like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. And then as I'm playing, the generator goes out, and then my TV turns off, and PlayStation turns off. So we hurry and turn the generator back on. We turn it back on. I load it up, and I go back to that same room, and the same guy's there. And I walk back in the room. And they're like, and the guy goes, "You ran out of gas?" I'm like, "No, we just blinked."
Dang.
So it was just funny, like that's how much I wanted to play home. Like I had it hooked up to the generator, like I want to play this, I gotta play this.
Wow.
And yeah, and the big thing that put me off from home though was towards the end, because like during the beta or the first beta
Yeah.
or whatever, all the items were free. Like when you go to the store and stuff, like hey, clothes and all the stuff's free, you know.
Yeah.
So they're like, here, get all that stuff. And they said once the game went into open beta or whatever, and they start charging people for stuff, they said if you already bought stuff, then it's still free. Like it still carries over. Like you still get to keep all that because you're a beta tester. But the problem was, I don't know what happened, but like a week or so before the thing went open, for some reason my account reset, or my save file reset. So when I loaded up, all my stuff was gone. And I couldn't get it all for free because it went into open already.
Hmm.
So I lost all my stuff. So that's what got pissed me off the first time at home. And I was just like, well, I'm done with this. I don't want to buy freaking shoes and pay $5 to get a window frame so I could start putting pictures in my house. So it's just like, oh well. So yeah. So that's my home stories. That's just two of them real quick.
They couldn't get this in time for a home promotion with the movie Home.
Yes, for the movie Home, it's like the movie Home. The movie Home is just the movie adaptation of Home. It's like what?
Introducing Home.
Home. It's just
God,
like,
if you watch that first trailer, that's nothing like the trailer.
oh no! Like that first trailer made it look like something out of a sci-fi movie. Like they lived underground. There's no outside. You remember
What?
that? Like it was like if you watch the first trailer for
Yeah.
for Home on PS3,
You saw the
like
apartment; it was outside of underground.
no, like I don't know, no, well maybe that apartment, but like when they show like the living area, like where you go hang out with other people, and like they show like the movie theater and the stores are all connected and it's all like roofed in, so there's no outside. It looked like you're like underground, some like sci-fi,
What?
world, like Logan's Run or something. It was weird.
I guess so. I didn't really. I never got that vibe from the trailer because, like, you do see the characters outside at one point.
I don't know. I'm just remembering one very specific part from the trailer. It makes me think that.
And then, like, you were able to view your trophy collection. I was like, trophies. What? Uh, but speaking of what you were saying, Underground. This is the last thing that PlayStation Underground was brought back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the form of now a video talk gaming show now.
Oh, who
Um,
wants to listen to that?
the PlayStation fans
Oh yeah, PlayStation fans.
who are curious about their very first episode, which is talking about what the devs at one of our favorite developers, Harmonix, and talking about Amplitude.
Woo. Oh, Amplitude.
Not Rock Band
Yes.
4. Their first game is coming out before Rock Band 4.
Yeah.
So we get to see the newest build of the game. So we get to see how that game's coming along. It's coming along nicely. I
Like,
watched it.
if you watch these online episodes, do they mail you a demo disc?
That'll be great.
That'd be great. Like, no, like I don't want a code. I don't want some like digital download code. I don't want you to email me a code. I want you to mail me a demo disc.
If
For
it's
my
gonna cost
PS4.
Sony like money.
I don't care. Like, just the nostalgia of popping in a demo disc into your system.
Yeah, we got SharePlay, which for us doesn't work connection and stuff like that. So it's seeming like demos are becoming increasingly unnecessary. Betas are incredibly more necessary, but like demos are just
Yeah.
seeming like a thing of the past.
Just give me that demo disc.
But yeah, PlayStation Underground's back up. You can find it on the PlayStation blog. Go watch it
Mm-hmm.
if you're curious about how Amplitude is coming along. It's coming along good.
And
there are
and
two.
be sure to put in the
Oh,
comments, hey, where's my demo disc?
I'm pretty sure you're not the only one that thinks that.
Yeah, well, you gotta make it a thing. You gotta demand it.
I don't think
Demand
Sony will
demo
do it.
discs.
But there are two people that used to be on Podcast Beyond are on it, so there you go.
Ah, maybe we'll be on it one day.
I would like to host PlayStation Underground. If Sony wants to hit me up, I'll be down with that. I mean, as long as I
Oh,
get
yeah.
to play old builds of games, I won't mind having a PlayStation Underground episode of Rock Band 4. I'm rather good
Oh,
at the
yeah.
guitar, so I think I can play
Yeah.
that.
So Sony, if you're listening, we'll take over that. We'll be on that show.
Yeah, give
We'll be on
Ryan
the
Clements a
Underground,
bit
PlayStation
of
Underground.
less work to do. Poor
Mhm.
guy.
Oh yeah, and I'll distribute demo discs. I'll make sure demo discs are distributed.
Okay, if you have like 10 cents for every disc that's going to get distributed.
Sure, I think I can afford that.
Yeah, for thousands of people, it's going to add up.
1,000 times 10 cents. That's only what, $10? No, it's $100, something like that.
Should not try to do math here. It's embarrassing.
Not trying to do math here. No, we can't embarrass ourselves.
No.
Try to figure out math.
Don't even.
Okay,
get me
maybe it'd be a limit. Like maybe first 100 people that like respond to it get a demo disc or something.
started. Disc will go all out on eBay.
That's a little more manageable.
Like Sony did with their 20th anniversary PlayStation, the 25th anniversary PlayStation.
Yep, gotta go old school.
Oh wait, it
So
was 20th anniversary, not 25th.
20th, yeah, 20th, yes.
Alrighty, that's it.
So that's it.
Yes.
All right, so that's it. So this is the end of the PSBS. This is the PlayStation Bull Session podcast. This was the 10th episode, double digits. Really, really getting this down packed going forward. So that's awesome. We went through viewer mail, went through news. If you want to contact us, you want to submit your own viewer mail, there is a great many ways to do that. You can comment on the YouTube video directly. You can message me directly on YouTube. You can message me directly on PSN through bayouboyz. You can message Cote here, PSN doubleis. You can go to the Facebook page. We have a Facebook page for the PlayStation Bull Session Podcasts. You can like that page. You can comment on that page. You can message us on that page. So, many ways for you to contact us and send viewer mail. So, with that, like I said, this is the end of the 10th episode, and I'm your host, Cote PSN bayouboyz. And my co-host here is...
doubleis Andrew.
Yep.
I switched it up this time.
Switched it up that time, you know.
But
that is PSN.
You know, I also wanted to just this is also important here. Sorry, extending this out more. That you know, I've been playing a game recently that I kind of feel like I've been kind of turning myself around to a little bit more. You know, after several patches and just neglection of playing this game. You know, I felt like I grew to appreciate it a little bit more. This is Destiny, by the way. I grew to appreciate it a bit more for what it is, and maybe I might actually continue to play it and give it a chance. And
well,
I kind of feel that way.
Put a pin in that, and we'll say that for next week.
It's April Fool's Day. There's no way I would ever come back to Destiny at all until the sequel. Wrong. Happy April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Yep. Screw Bungie and Activision. Alright, sorry. I had to put it in there. It's April Fool's Day. You gotta take advantage of it.
Yeah, even though I'm pretty sure people cut off maybe 10 minutes ago when we said done. If you hung in there, thank you. Hang in there with us.
I did. Dude, you want to know how longer I could have made that epilogue just making up stuff, how I would have actually turned around that game. April Fools.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I love this.
Okay. I think the April Fools in itself is that we keep saying we're done and we keep going, so...
okay, shoot, we could go for 10 hours. Let's make it 10 hours long.
Nah.
What? It's April Fools.
No, I just want to make it manageable, you know? I just want to make it a little manageable, something people can listen to.
I know.
I mean, our podcast last week was an hour and 17 minutes, and that was our most viewed episode ever. So thank you, guys.
Well, a lot of stuff
clap going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I can't clap. I have one hand on something. Won't say what.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been putting quotes as the titles of our episodes.
That's good. What's the quote for this one going to be?
I don't know. But
I like faceplates because they're talking about fate. What would your faceplate be?
I don't know. Like I tried to pick something you said, and you just said I got one hand on something. I don't know if I should make that the title of the episode.
No. That's not a good one. That's not a good one because that one came toward the very end. I don't know. I like faceplate. What faceplate was on something? What would your faceplate be? Sounds like a cheesy motto for something. Like, what would your something be?
I don't know.
What would that one be? I don't know.
I don't know. I'll figure something out.
That's a very good question.
Yeah, but yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I guess now we can wrap up.
Yes,
for real this time. Yeah. So this is So this has been the 10th episode of the PSBS, the PlayStation Bull Session podcast. Thank you for listening the whole way through. If you're hearing this, you've been listening to the whole way through. Thank you. And have a good week, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week on the show. And